All right, when y'all are ready, meet me on your mats. And we'll start in easy pose. So seated, spines erect, crisscross applesauce. I have my block just kind of somewhere near me. We'll use it within the first two couple of poses. Uh, Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kayla Matthews, and I will be your instructor for today. Today's flow is intended to unblock the first two chakras, so the root chakra and the sacral chakra. Um, and it is pretty beginners, but the theme for today is cardio yoga. So you should get the blood moving. And you should feel a lot of stuff moving around for you afterwards. Throughout any part of this class, please listen to your body. Please trust your body. I will be modifying, and at any point, just like go with what you're comfortable with. Let's go ahead and take a cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. On this next inhale, allow your ears to rise to your shoulders. Inhale. I'm sorry, shoulders to rise to your ears. Exhale. Allow shoulders to sink towards the ground. When you're comfortable, go ahead and meet me in downward facing dog. That's going to be our first pose for today's flow. In downward facing dog, you are pressing the ground away from you. Your feet are flat on the ground if possible. If you notice that your heels do not touch the ground, use that block or that pillow to place it like right in your arch area. And just breathe here, inhaling and exhaling. On the exhale, allow your shoulders to roll back from your ears. And let the head hang. Noticing any feelings in your body. Hold here for 3 more breaths. Inhale and look up at the top of your mat and walk your left foot forward to meet your left hand. Bring your right foot forward as well. Allow your hands to meet in the front of you for praying hands. We are in garland pose, Malasana. Inhale and exhale here, allowing your butt to connect with the ground. Spine is erect. You want to press your thighs outward with your hands, with your arms, really connecting with the ground. On your next exhale, let's give it some sound, a lion's breath. So inhale through the nose, exhale with some sound. All right, let's get a little bit more of a stretch going. So from Malasana, we're going to inhale and place our hands down on the mat in front of us. And we're going to kind of lean forward and step our left foot back, untucking the back toe. All right, so the roof of your foot is flat on the ground. And you're going to take the hand closest to your right knee, which should be up, and kind of push that out from you. Inhale. Exhale, if it's comfortable for you, drop your elbow to the mat. Take 2 breaths here for Twisted Dragon. If you can exhale and allow your upper body to twist towards the back wall, allow that to happen. All right, our next pose, we're going to keep this back leg extended. You're going to lift up, placing your left hand on the ground. You're going to take your right hand, that's the hand that was on your knee, and you're going to reach for that back foot. Resting in this pose. Again, if this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to drop that foot back down, but this is a twisted low lunge. You should feel this stretch at the back of your shoulders and your hips and your inner thighs. On your next exhale, release that foot from your hand. You're going to place both hands on the mat, push the ground away from you, and step that left foot back forward, back to garland pose, Malasana. And it's kind of turning to the side so you can see this is how I am to the side. So we're back in that initial pose. In yoga, what we do to one side, we're going to do to the other. So go ahead and take an inhale. Exhale, place both hands on the mat in front of you, kind of shifting your weight forward this time. Exhale, we're going to step our right foot back, untuck the toe. Use our left hand to push our knee away from our body. Inhaling and exhaling here for 3 breaths. You can twist your torso towards the sky. And you exhale, allow that to happen. Really feel that stretch in your hips and in your thighs. All right, you're going to inhale and you're going to lift your right leg and you're going to grab it with your left hand. Twisted low lunge. Again, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can drop that leg. Just continue to twist. You can also just reach that left hand back and lightly lift. When you're ready, inhale and exhale back to Malasana. Stepping that right foot forward. Garland pose. Focusing on your breathing, allowing your heart rate to slow down. All right, that was our warm up. Let's move into our flow. Inhale, exhale, hands touch the mat. Allow your butt to lift to the air. Walk your feet back slowly, assuming downward facing dog. Rest in your downward facing dog by walking out your dog, pedaling your legs gently. Find stillness. Again, remember, if you can't get your feet flat, use that block to allow all four corners of your body to connect with the ground. Inhale and look towards the top of your mat. And on the exhale, you're going to lift your your left foot, sorry, and you'll plant it in between your palms, in between your hands. Inhale, and you're going to sweep your arms forward in front of you, adjusting as needed so hands are erect to the sky. Exhale, twist your back foot to turn at a 45-degree angle towards the back wall. Heart is open to the front, warrior one pose. Inhaling here, generous bend in that front leg. Really channeling the strength of a warrior. Inhale and take your right hand and grab your left wrist and kind of pull towards the back wall, opening your heart forward even more. Release. Allow that back hand to touch your back leg. Inhale and exhale and curve your body towards the back of your mat for reverse warrior. Inhale. Allow your hands to straighten in a T, warrior two. Exhale, settle into this pose. Inhale, you'll take your back foot, which should be your right foot, and bring that back arm. You're going to sweep it to the front. So you're in star pose, facing the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale, and bend at the knees, keeping your hands straight. Turn your palms in to face each other, goddess pose. Take 2 breaths here. When you're ready, inhale, stand straight up, exhale, hands sweep to your side. Inhale, step that left leg back, right into warrior one. So that left foot is at a 45-degree angle, turn towards the left wall. Your right foot is right knee is slightly bent towards the front. Heart is open forward. 2 breaths here. Inhale, take your left hand and grab your right wrist. Exhale and lean backwards towards the back wall, opening your heart more for twisted reverse warrior. Inhale, release, letting that left hand touch your back leg. Exhale, curve your body towards the back wall. You need somewhere to put your eyes, allow your eyes to gaze up at your hand. Generous bend in that front leg. When you're ready, exhale to warrior two. Hands in a T, palms face down. Inhale. Sweep that back leg and back arm up to the front of your mat. Hands are facing two corners, feet are pointed towards another two corners. Exhale and bend at the knees into goddess pose. Turn your palms in to face one another. And pay attention to how your body feels here. Really tighten your core. And on your exhale, give it some sound. Dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, stand straight up. Exhale, drop your hands to your side. Take a couple of steps to bring your feet back together. Standing straight and erect for mountain pose. Inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, hands plow down to your side. Bending forward, hands connect with the mat, forward fold. Inhale, take your right foot, step it back. Left foot, step it back into downward facing dog. You still need to use your block to make your feet connect with the ground. That's okay. Walk out your dog, give him some generous stretch to your leg. Notice the ground supporting you as you push it away. Inhale, look towards the top of your mat. Exhale, bring your left foot forward and your left foot forward. Malasana. We're back in garland pose. Spines are erect, our butts anchored to the ground. Allow your elbows to push your thighs outward, opening the hips. And remind yourself of the intention of today's flow. Inhale. Exhale, give it some sound. Inhale. Exhale, allow your hands to go behind your back. Let your butt touch the ground. Push your feet out in front of you. Slowly lower your back to the mat. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, bring your hands stretched in praying hands, but above your head. So you're doing mountain pose, but on your back. Continue breathing here. On each exhale, allow your shoulders to connect with the ground beneath you. Inhale and bring your hands to your hips. So you're going to Place your palms flat on the mat, like directly on the side of your hips. Exhale, bend at the knees, bringing your heels close to your butt. This pose is known as constructive rest pose. As you breathe here, check in with your body. It's okay if you're experiencing some trembling and some shaking. Identify the body parts where that's happening. Bring your attention back to your breath. Inhale and lift your butt and your torso off the ground. Exhale and bring your heels close to your butt, grabbing at your ankles. If this is uncomfortable for you, grab at your calves. If that's uncomfortable for you, just bring your heels as close to your butt as possible, but you want your butt and as much of your torso off of the ground as possible, and allowing your shoulders to push the ground away from you. Inhale, exhale, lower to the mat. So all of your back and torso are back connected with the mat. Inhale, lift your feet off the ground. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Inhale, and we're going to drop our knees to our right side, keeping our hands at our hips if that's comfortable for us. If you really want to feel a stretch, you can take your hands and put them behind your head. Please allow your shoulders and your upper body to remain flat on the ground. Inhale, knees back center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, knees back center. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, knees back center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, knees back center. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, knees back center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, knees back center. Exhale, bring your soles of your feet flat to the ceiling. Take your make a peace sign with your pointer and your pointer and ring finger, and just kind of grab a hold of your two big toes and rest in happy baby pose. If your hands don't reach to your toes or your feet, resting your calf, rest by holding your calves, rest by holding the back of your thighs, but you want the soles of your feet flat to the ceiling. Breathing in happy baby. And allow whatever thoughts come to your mind to come in. and then to pass through. This becomes uncomfortable for you at any point. Allow your knees to drop back to the mat in bridge pose. Continuing to breathe here. You can inhale a little longer, then exhale a little longer. Really connect with the mat and the ground. Inhale and exhale and send breath to your toes, wiggling your toes. When you're ready, exhale, drop your feet flat to the mat, leaving your upper body connected and anchored to the ground. Allow the soles of your feet to meet and gently drop your knees to the mat. Bound angle pose, reverse bound angle pose. So you're making a butterfly with your knees and your feet on the ground. Palms are face down on the mat. And as you exhale, allow your eyes to gently close. And join me for Shavasana. Think back to a point in your day where the energy floating through your body right now would have been useful. And as you exhale, get closer and closer to the mat. Bring awareness back to your breath as you inhale. Exhale, bring your knees together. Inhale and connect with whichever side is natural or comfortable to you, and allow your knees to gently drop to that side. Your eyes open, allow that, and slowly sit up to meet me back in easy pose. Can't see either of you, but I'm assuming you're in seated pose, and if you're not, that's okay. All right, from seated pose, spines erect, cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, hands sweep up. Allow your hands to connect at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands sweep up. Allow your hands to connect. This time, exhale, allowing your thumbs to rest on your forehead. Let's affirm our thoughts. Part of being able to show up for others is being aware of how we perceive our experiences. I am open to new perspectives and new experiences. Inhale, exhale, allow your thumbs to move to your heart. Check in with our hearts. A large part of being able to accept how we show up for others and how others show up for us is understanding where we are on the spectrum of giving love and receiving love. I am ready to give love and I am ready to receive love. Inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you, ladies, for flowing with me. Namaste. How was it, Kimati? Was I too fast? I know it got dark out here outside in my Zoom space. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. I also recorded this so I can send it to y'all too.